Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Um, Today we're going to do a little bit on midpoint, but it's going to be we're going to use a technique. I wanted to use this as a beginner technique to introduction to how to practically utilize some handy points with midpoints and transits. All right. So if we look at this here, we have a full moon coming up, the 12th of this month of February, the 12th, and it will be in 24 degrees and 6 minutes approximately. And in Eastern Standard Time, it will happen around approximately around 8:30, approximately. And what you do is you utilize that degree in midpoints and use that as an example and say, this is the midpoint. But what I want to do also for anybody that's actually having these particular degree, we're just going to primarily work on 24 degrees. So if you have anything in your chart or you have something in mind, maybe a corporation or something, an event that has 24 degrees now, I would recommend something like the sun, the ascendant, moon, personal planets, Venus, Mars, or so forth, individually. This is just a beginning sequence of how to utilize exercises and utilize midpoints into your life and as well as others. So this is how I would utilize this as an example. Now we use the transits because we can actually get the transits. Now we'll be in the bottom or layer, pardon me, below in the comment area. I will lay down a couple of good free online that can make the charts. Actually, I would recommend astroseek.com. Again, astroseek.com. And I like it because you can utilize it. You can actually utilize this in astro.com. Feel free to use either one. And again, I will put them down into the comment area. So we're going to go back to the 24 degrees. For this is 24. That's a symbol for the degree there. This is a symbol or sigil for Leo. And so this is going to happen on the 12th. So if you have any planets, again, any fixed signs, we're going to work on the fixed signs. Why fixed signs? Because these are going to be the ones that's going to have the harder or strong aspect, which would be either a square, conjunction, or opposition. One of those three. And if you have anything in fixed signs at approximately 24, 25, 26, or anything at 23, 22, 21 of fixed signs, I would, make a note, and you can use this as your starting of your lunar documentation planner, and look at the events, and record the events. If you have anything at these actually 6 degrees that I'm mentioning, including the 24 fixed signs, this is where we'll start at. Now, we're going to use another one, and that may be the next example, but I would also use, if you have anything at 29 of any mutable signs. So for example, when calling out mutable signs, that would be Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini. And for the fixed signs, that will be Leo, of course, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So those are anything in that particular 6 signs. Once you have those two, we're going to see an activation point. And this activation point we're going to see at the 12th. Now, depending on what other planets that may be aspecting, because on this new moon, the planet Uranus is involved in it. So it'll be something sudden too that comes out. It can be involved with something involved with technology or groups. It could also be involved with some type of casual friendship. It can be that also maybe a hope or wish or something that you had think about, maybe a spontaneous moment that comes through, connection. And it's also Mercury. So you may get some sudden news, surprises, and old information, or it could be from from a sibling, a cousin, or so forth, a neighbor. You could be also involved in something that happens in the, I'm not saying anything happening bad, but a event, let's say that event in the neighborhood. That's also in your short trips around in the neighborhood. So these are just like tidbits we're going to start with. So I have down here, if you see, also 29 degrees mutable signs. So we're looking at this here. So this is going to be a quick exercise. I'm going to fill in the online sites to where you can go and calculate if you already haven't aware of it or been utilizing those sites. So I will give additional for those who may or may not, so you can utilize that. So I recommend those two sites. And if you have any others, be advised, you can use that. It's not just written in stone. So on that note, hope everybody's well. And thanks. And if you like the material, please like and comment if anything else you see additionally that you want me to add. And please, if you haven't subscribed, thanks again. Peace.